All right. So in our quest to know all of the quadratic forms, we have to know how to go between them. Yesterday we talked about the x method, remembering that they are not our roots, they are just factors that go in each quantity. Now we need to look at going from standard to vertex, and what is the tool for that? Completing the square. Okay? So we're going to start with this. This is our function. This can be a very quick reminder. And then we look at this. Let's go ahead and see if we can make it x times x, right? How am I going to break up the 6x? 3 and 3? Makes sense. So plus 3. Plus 3. So you see that if I could fill in this box, the dimensions of them would be x plus 3 times x plus 3. So now I need to know, what is this vessel? How big is the vessel? 9. 9 total, right? How many are in there? 1. What do we need to do? We need to add 8. What about to keep it balanced? Minus 8. So it's nice once you get done because you know it's these dimensions multiplied by each other, so it's that dimension squared. F of x is equal to x plus 3, what? Squared minus 8. Okay. Now, tell your neighbor, does that feel a little better? Remember we learned completing the square and it was taking a while? I think we got a little better at it. Okay? We can do this. We can do this. Tell your neighbor what the vertex is. You're going to be comparing it to this. This is the key. This is the key. If you can look at this and then look here, what h value do we need for that? Let's find our vertex from this. Vertex, which is our hk. Let's see what values that equates to. Tell your neighbor. Got it? Both negatives? What do you have to put in here to make it match that? It's not 3, negative 4. Okay, I see about 42% of you are not totally sure about the sign. Paloma, what's our vertex? Oh, negative 8, yeah. It's perfect. It's perfect. Now, why isn't it positive 3? Who else can clarify that? Why isn't this positive 3, Christian?
Because in order to subtract h to get plus 3, we have to do minus negative 3.
Right. In order to end up here, what h value, which is what I'm trying to find, did I have to plug in? I had to plug in negative 3 right here. If that's negative 3, it's x minus negative 3. That is x plus 3. That's where I ended up. The k value is always going to be whatever that constant is. If it's positive 8, it's positive 8. Negative 8, negative 8. So if you have a hard time conceptualizing what I just said, this is one of those instances where you could say, it's whatever the opposite sign of this one is. Okay? If you make that your rule, that would catch you. I'd like for you to see the other one. I'll keep pushing it. But if you can't see it quite yet, here's our vertex for this problem. Okay, that's the key. That's what I want you to find for this just quick sample problem. Thumbs up, sideways down for completing the square. Do we remember it? It's awesome. It's so good to end the day with period 5. You guys kill it. It is nice. Oh, because I don't have a 6th period. I teach like straight 5 periods with a 15-minute break for lunch. But I get 85 days off a year, so just like you. Question? That's it. That's what you got to do. So there are, on Edmodo, there's a few problems for you to do. One has quite a few steps. You got, I think, 13 or 14 problems for tonight. And this is the hard week. This is like, I want you to be quadratic ninjas on this. So you got to do enough to just like know that when you slice through the bamboo, it's going to be that perfect cut. Jack gets it.